Richard the Lionheart led an army of crusaders against Sultan Saladin to recapture Jerusalem. But despite their religious disagreements, the king revered the Sultan. So one day, the two kings took a break from fighting in the battlefield to engage in a friendly test of swords. King Richard claimed that his sword was as good as the Excalibur. The Sultan smiled and unsheathed his scimitar, one with a glistening blue blade and thousands of meandering lines. The Sultan then raised his scimitar and sliced a pillow in one fell swoop. King Richard accepted his defeat. The Sultan's sword was made of Damascus steel. It is a metal alloy invented in South India, which became one of the most important weapons technologies and material exports of ancient India. Damascus steel, or formerly known as wood steel, dates back to the mid-1st millennium BCE, with archaeological evidence of crucible steel production found in Kodumanal of the ancient Chera kingdom. The word wood comes from the words ukku or urku, as seen in Dravidian languages, meaning to melt. Wood steel was a global hot commodity, with evidence of exports to Arabia, Persia, the Vikings, and the Crusaders. Early historical accounts from the Arab geographer Idrisi and the Roman philosopher Pliny the Elder extol the virtues of Indian steel. This process was highly sophisticated. It involved wrought iron being stacked in close crucibles and carburized with plants and weeds in a large furnace. And this is the end result. You see these tiny bands here? These are tiny little carbides trapped in a pearlite matrix. It was these tiny bands of carbon in wood steel which made it harder than other steel alloys, allowing swords to retain their edge without chipping off over time. By the 12th century CE, the Dravidian kingdoms dominated the export of wood steel, with Golconda in Telangana becoming one of the hubs of metal export. Now, this technique of making high-carbon wood steel is lost to time, but it has greatly inspired the study of metallurgy in the 1800s. What other Dravidian inventions do you know that dominated the world? Leave your fun facts in the comments below and make sure you follow Meghalaya Money Meghalaya for more on Dravidian culture, history, and language. Nandri.